Mimi and Titi, two adult cats with years of shared memories, were inseparable companions. They had spent their entire lives under the loving care of their doting owner. But as it often happens, time marches on, and the day came when their beloved owner passed away. In that moment, their world crumbled. Their home, their sanctuary, was no longer the same. Mimi and Titi found themselves alone, scared, and helpless, cast adrift into a world they had never known, the unforgiving streets. With every passing day, hunger gnawed at their stomachs, and the cold winds of the city pierced through their fur. Their once bright eyes dulled with despair as they clung to each other, two solitary souls in a sea of indifference. They were innocent victims of circumstances beyond their control. Mimi and Titi were 7 years old, well into their senior years, and had always been together. Their bond was so strong that it was recommended they not be separated. Thus, the British Mimi and the majestic Titi, with his luxurious coat, were placed in a shelter where they were provided with a cage. At the shelter, they were safe, vaccinated, and well fed, but their hearts still ached with grief and confusion. The loss of their dear owner and the stark change in environment had left them listless. They seldom played and ate reluctantly, often choosing to huddle together in the corner of their cage. Volunteers at the shelter knew that adopting two older cats was a challenge. Most potential adopters preferred younger, more active kittens. Weeks turned into months, and Mimi and Titi's world grew increasingly somber. They gazed out from their cage with eyes that had seen better days, waiting for a family to come and take them home. But those who inquired about the two elderly cats always seemed to disappear, dissuaded by the thought of caring for two older felines. Finally, just when hope was beginning to wane, a family stepped into the shelter, their hearts open and their arms ready to embrace two cats who needed a new home. The moment Mimi and Titi were placed in the arms of their new family, their hearts were flooded with warmth and love. They were no longer alone, and their world, once dark and uncertain, began to brighten. With patient care and affection, the family helped the two cats rediscover their playful spirits and the joys of life.